Hi, I'm Dave, founder of Halloween Year Round, and I'm on a bit of a field trip today in Washington, D.C. No, that is not green screen, that is not Photoshop, that is actually the United States Capitol building way behind me. So I'm here to check out some filming locations for horror movies in and around Washington, D.C. So we're going to check out mostly The Exorcist and a little bit of Hannibal. So let's go see. So that bridge over there is the Francis Scott Key Bridge, which actually connects Arlington, Virginia to Washington, D.C., specifically Georgetown. And it was used for the establishing shot of the movie when they get out of Iraq and then you see them in D.C. I am here at the very bottom of the famed Exorcist Steps on M Street in Georgetown, Washington. Right here is where you can see Father Karras took his little tumble from way up there. And right down here is where Father Dyer read him his last rites. And according to Father William O'Malley, who played Father Dyer, William Friedkin slapped him across the face right before he yelled action, so that when he blesses him, his hand is trembling because he's in shock. Friedkin, of course, was known for those kind of shock factor things on set. He liked to fire off guns. Very controversial. Well, he would have been now. He probably would have been canceled or fired for doing crazy stunts like that. But it was the 70s. So yeah, they actually, before... I mean, this was shot in 1973, so literally they had... These steps were padded with foam as a stuntman rolled down them. So right behind me over here is the house that was used for the exterior shots of where Reagan and her mom, Chris McNeil, lived here in Georgetown. This, again, was just used for the exteriors. All the interiors were done on a soundstage in Burbank. But that is it. That is the house. As you can see, though, it was a bit of Hollywood magic. So the house is there, and the steps are right over there where you see those railings. So for Karras to jump out the window from there and get all the way down there was quite an impressive feat. So here we are driving just outside Union Station in Washington, D.C., and this is where Clarice enters to meet up with Hannibal as he's about to be ambushed by Mason Verger's henchmen. It's a lot easier walking down these steps than up them, and it's a lot easier walking down them than jumping out a window and rolling down them until your neck's broken at the bottom, and then you're randomly brought back in the third movie with zero explanation as to how, because the studio forced it. But that's a story for another day. Alright, so right behind me is Healey Hall, which is part of Georgetown University's campus. It's also the location where at the beginning of The Exorcist, Chris McNeil is filming a movie about the college protest in the 1960s, the one that Burke Dennings is the director of. She comes out right out of that door there and gives a speech about how, you know, the students here have a right to learn. It sort of helps set the stage of, you know, the time period the movie's set in, and also her as an actress. Plus, the interior and second floor was apparently used for filming in The Exorcist 3. Well, that concludes this filming locations field trip. Let me know in the comments what other locations or horror movies should I go and visit. It's got to be somewhere semi-local to the, you know, Philadelphia region. You know, this was a bit of a stretch, but we came to DC anyway, so let me know what movies and locations you want to see in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. If you don't, Pazuzu will be waiting for you in your bed tonight. And remember, every day is Halloween.